Hello and happy Wednesday to you all. What's up, Abbott? Welcome to the live stream. And I did do a bunch of smithing. I was very hesitant on doing it, but I decided to get it done. And I am really happy that I did do it. Just because I made one of the best Grim Reapers that I've ever made. And I think it might actually be the best. I've only ever had a +5 swing speed once on it. And on this one, I happen to get a +6. Why does it say 77? Did I get a +7, +6? I think because I normally build it at 70 swing speed. And it's got 77. So I think I got a +7, +6. Which, wow. I've never done that before. So this thing is going to do some serious damage, considering in my last live stream, what did I do? 626 damage was my top. And that was with a regular one. So I'm very excited to see what this thing is going to be able to do now that it's legendary. Although it doesn't have the damage, I can get about a +8, I think, damage on it. Rant, Evil, what's up? What do you mean no update video, Rant? Are you talking about beta branch update? I only put out a beta branch update when there is sufficient information to do so. We did have that small hotfix that didn't do anything, but I'm not just going to put out a video to put out a video. I want to make sure that if I do it, that there is enough relevant information to justify it to you guys. I don't want you watching a 1-2 minute video just for me saying nothing new has happened and we still have these issues. So I'll put out a video when there is enough information, but if there isn't, I'm not going to put out a video so you guys have to watch it. Is really what it comes down to. So there won't be one every week. And I have more questions into the devs. I'm waiting on responses from that. When that comes in, then we'll make a devs respond video for that. But right now, tomorrow, well, that would be Friday, there will not be a beta branch update just because I don't have enough information for you guys. I want you to know that when I put out a video, it's important. So right now, there's just nothing. I'm not going to do it just for views. This is where we sit at with the character right now. We need to just get the 2 leadership and the 1 medicine, and we'll be sitting good right there. It is time for us to become a mercenary. Once again, though, the really cool thing is the characters. You could see all these characters. I did need to change one. Yeah, Trojan. I need to change him. But here are all the people, all the names, and the children. So it's nice to be able to change the names. Oh, you mean what's going on the forums? I'm not sure if that's what you mean. All the activity on the forums. I do get a little bit ranty on the forums with information like that, but I try not to bring too much negativity to the channel. I could make another rant video like I made before, or talk about how the devs aren't really responding to us and it's been 6 weeks, and I could bring that back up, but like I said, I just don't want to bring too much negativity to the channel. So I really want to refrain from that as much as possible. Here is our army right now. I did decide to go the Consguard route. And we're going to be able to speed things up a lot faster. Obviously, getting these guys leveled is the most difficult thing. You need to have the horses. But we are going to have one major advantage, and that is I was able to get RTS working. It was a lot of work to do because you can't adjust the speed of RTS in 1.8. So I had to go back to 1.7.2, download it, get the speed working, bring it back up to 1.8, and then I had the speed established. So I got that done. And I don't Legata, Delanis, so I'm gonna have to sell these two off. Which I don't really use workshops anymore anyways. They're like a waste of time. Yeah, I got it going. We are going to now become a vassal of the Western Empire. Yeah, I don't really worry about it. It's just, boy, there's Leanna. $200, cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know how much of RTS that I'm going to use. Oh, beautiful, and they're at war with my favorite one. Because I do want to fight a bit. That's part of being able to get levels. But it's just going to make it that much easier when, you know, the enemy is fleeing, or, you know, you could just get it done so much quicker. I have it on the Executioner campaign as well. That episode for Thursday, you're going to see it happen quite a bit there. Now I won't need to cut out bandit bases, looter fights. I won't have to worry about that anymore. I can just go ahead and use that. Damn. See if anybody else shows up. They're going to go after them, which is fine. But I don't really have the Consguard for this. If I had 174 Consguard, I would go after them. But I don't have that. Not in the village. Please, not in the village. Need to move over. Move! There we go. Because I need to work my skill is one of the things I need to do. But yeah, I mean, this shouldn't be a difficult fight, so I'll do it. Charge! So I do have it in the description. But yeah, you need to go back to 1.7.2. Change the speed of it, and then bring it back to 1.7.3 or 1.8.0. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, the pole armor is going to swing really slow right now. Once we get up to about 100 on the skill, then it'll get really fast. And just keep facing me. That's fine. That was 175 damage to the arm with no skill. And now I could just... we already won. Let him go. Take that. 150 charm. Effort for the people. This one's kind of a iffy one. And we're gonna take... I take fill to the brim just because that 30% mounted increase, it might only get you like 0.8 speed. And then by the time you have an army, it's like 0.3. It's just not worth it to take. Cavalry, and then brace. And then we're going to get a lot of skills from people. There's Tony the surgeon. He leveled. Ruben the knowing. Let's go look for our next target. The map that I'm... Ooh, another child. I better be doing this quite a bit. I do not want to have an issue. All right, do we have a male or a female? I never got her. Was that me or was that her? I think it was my child. That's a male. What's crazy is, on this campaign, I only have 3 names left of members. But on my, Executioner campaign, that one is a nightmare. I hate the map that I'm currently on, where I have my city. I don't like the map at all. Wait a minute, before we do that. See, I don't have horses. That's the issue with this, is getting enough war horses, as the game doesn't have it. It's a pain. And this is a pretty good... I mean, this is how I actually get all the money. If you don't smith, you can do this. And you can make money just fine. Especially once you get 275 charm and steward. I'm not fast. Oh, hello. I see you. That's got to be the Lord, man. I just hit him good. Goodbye. No, it wasn't the Lord. But now it's like, all right, fine, get it done. Circle the wagons. Voila. Yeah, it's hard to choose. They're going to make it back in there. I do not want to be the one attacking. They're going to make it back inside. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, there they go. I need to get horses. But really, this is only episode 3. And we're a merc. By episode 4 or 5, we're a vassal.
Follow me!
I can get the quick games done. I don't prefer it, but I can definitely do it. Nope. Come on, boys and girls. There they are.
Forward! Move!
Hi there. Yeah, you guys and your shields. Jeez, that gets annoying. Yeah, you got wrecked. Where are they at? Where are they? I see you. Come here. Wreck. Hi there. Why, hello there. Boom. Get out of my way. I love fighting the Valandians as a merc. Probably my favorite one to go after. Just because of the position of where everybody is at. It allows you to get in a ton of fights. What's up, Ride? Yeah, ooh, man. This thing, it's why Smith. The Grim Reaper is just, I love it. Once again, see, there's that 2% party speed, which is really good right now. It's going to provide me like 0.1 speed. But by the time you make an army, it doesn't provide virtually anything. And I think I would rather go with that. And I love being able to have the 230 length. 77 swing speed is not bad. Once you get over at 100 skill, that's when you're going to start to be able to one-shot lords like nothing. Especially when you get the 2 perks. The 2 perks, one is for a headshot, which is 50% more damage. And we'll have to wait on him. And then the other one is doubling the speed bonus. I need to get some horses. That's where our problem is. Hey, Sacketh. No, you got to be kidding me. How am I on sub? I don't get that. I turn that off. It's almost like it gets defaulted on. I've changed it. I don't get why it keeps doing that.
Forward! Attack!
And I missed basically everything. Oh, try that again. Come back here. Yeah, try that again. The good news is I do have some of the best armor in the game. So hopefully I won't die. But with the 230 length, you see me just sit here. They can't even get to me. Look at him. He can't get to me. Even with that spear. This is why I like fighting against Valandia. Because mainly what you're going to do is you're going to sit right here the whole time. I'm up to 45 influence, which is providing me over 2,000 a day on my merc contract. Yeah, you guys are lucky you keep ducking in there. But this is where I'll sit. I'll sit right in here, and with a good scout, you can see everything. So all you do is just wait for somebody to come by and then go after them. I don't normally pick on the people if they have less than about 50 soldiers, because I want to be able to get the influence and the renown, really. And if you're fighting 150 versus 50, you're just not going to get much. So let them build up a little bit of troops. They are sieging. What's up, Techie? Or it could be Takai. Although that would be an E, wouldn't it? Thinking they would come back down here. Aserai. I need to get horses. I don't have veterinarian yet. That's what I should probably go. Oh. We could go after the Aserai. But man, I like fighting Blandia. I need horses. That's my issue. Oh, I should be able to switch horses now. Yeah, there she is. Get my costume. You can see how many upgrades I have. 57 upgrades. I just don't have the horses. I need 53 more war horses. They should get attacked. Yeah, once I get veterinarian, that changes everything. How big of an army are they going to come at them with? Waiting for the army. See if I have my chance to attack them. Damn. Avalandia. Now, Southern Empire. That's actually a good one, too. I'm just hoping that they come after them. But I think they're going to probably with an army, and I won't be able to do anything about it. Yeah. I can actually help them out right now. I'm not at the double relation perk, which sucks. I think that's 250. You get double relation for aiding them in battle, which really helps out. Yeah, I was thinking about going over there, but now we just went to war with the Southern Empire. Where you really need to work it early, if you can. You can work that skill early.
After me!
It really helps out. You know what? I think I better let these guys go first. My guys are not anywhere in fighting shape. You don't really want to be taking on Ferris until you're at least a Keshig. Then you're gonna, I think the Keshig get glaives. These guys are gonna get smoked by those Ferris. But we will be able to do this.
Move forward!
They can start firing. And then I can do this. I gotta be careful. Yeah, you stop with those javelins. Yeah, their spears are pretty bad. Jeez, all you hear is boom, boom. Come here. Come back here. You're wrecked. Goodbye. See ya. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi, guys. I missed him. He got back on a horse. Wow. Oh wow, that was a bad pause. Go get him, boys. There was data on it. I think I can't remember if Strat's family video has it. There are percentages and everything like that. You can have, I don't know if it's like up to 8, 9 kids, whatever. I forget what it is, but it's a much lower percentage, and the age matters of the female. That's where everything lies. Her age and how many kids she has is the determining factor if you're going to be able to have children. It starts at 18 and ends at 45. When she's 45, I believe it's 45, that's it. I prefer the damage. is what it comes down to with a crossbow. It's just as accurate as a bow, but I do a ton of damage with a headshot, and I would prefer to do more damage than to fire more shots. He got away. I don't need anybody. And of course, we did not get any horses, which sucks. Yeah, I think let me look. I think his family guide is the one that has it. Let me get you the link for it. I believe it's the family one. I gotta search for it.
Say conclusively.
All right, this is the video. I think that should say everything in there for you. Nah, you guys ain't getting away. They thought they got away. Put my guys out front and send my guys in quick. That's the video right there. That will that should have it in there. And he sat in town and did a test with it and just let it run, and he got like 8, 9 kids. But I normally I get 2, maybe 3. But like I said, it's all tied into the female. So if she dies for any reason and you get remarried, then that number resets. And you're going to start getting a lot of kids again. So people can get grim and kill off their wives just to get more kids. I've tried both a bow and a crossbow. I've done both. And I prefer a crossbow. Especially early game. Oh my word. Now, why can't I take those prisoners and steal their horses? Why can't I do that? But now we're at war with the Southern Empire, which is going to make it even more difficult to get horses. Oh, hello there. They might actually get attacked. Ooh, this could be good. Nope, I don't want to take on 278 without... No, definitely not that, without Consguard. I wouldn't mind taking you on. I had 60 war horses. Yeah, this is probably the biggest issue with trying to go the Consguard route is getting the horses.
Move!
And I won't even fight this one.
Charge!
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm using the bow in what? The Land of Sitka? It's just a matter of preference. I think I did pretty darn good with the bow. If you go back to my older videos, I think I was pretty deadly with it. Especially in the 50, 60, 70 meter range. Probably should have taken those prisoners. Being this close to town, I should have taken them. Money is also an issue. Being able to get enough money to support Consguard is tough at first. Really, really tough to do. But I should probably go get horses. I should go run all the way back. Hello there. How are you doing? Where are you going? I'll just keep taking... I don't know what's going on with these guys, but... And look at them. I'll just keep taking them out.
Move! Move!
Get into position.
Follow me!
This I want to be a little bit more careful with.
Forward! Move!
Well, you guys are doing that.
Forward!
I'll go take care of these guys. Come here. Oh, no, you don't. God, I missed him. Ah, that's done. Reload. Once you get veterinarian, then we don't have a concern, but just a little bit of the money issue. Makes it really difficult at the start. Get a couple battles in and you really don't have a problem. You got enough influence. I'm not going to be able to hit them. Oh, I missed. How did I miss? That was a whiff. Wait for them to turn their backs on me, which they will end up doing, like right there. Damn. Turn your back. Damn, I hit his shield. I love when they do that. Come on, turn your backs again. Good boys. Because they're following what the horses are doing. No, you will not do that. They follow the horses. So all you have to do is just stay around the opposite end of the horses, and they'll keep turning their back to you. RBM, I do not like it. I do not like posture. I think posture is a terrible mechanic. And I think RBM makes it too difficult. I'm not the greatest in skill. And I think RBM goes a little too far. Has he allowed, if it was allowed to be adjustable as far as the difficulty, then I would use it. But I think it takes it just a bit too far. It's like you got tier 2s that are blocking 8 times in a row. I mean, come on. They're tier 2s. There's no way that they should be blocking. And it makes it feel like you're fighting a lord every time. Yeah, I know you can turn posture off. But it's still the mechanic of RBM has basically one setting. You're turning everybody into gods is what you're doing. You could become reliant on kicks and bashes to win fights. If it was toned down, maybe about, I don't know, maybe about 20-25% of what it currently is, then yeah, I'd use it. Absolutely, I would use it. It's just, it's a little too much for me. Might as well run through these now. Yeah, I'm not the greatest fighter, and I will happily admit it. I am not the best at the game. I consider the only areas in which I can call myself an expert, it would be, you know, workshops, caravans, trade, the economy. So I'm not the best fighter. I'm not the best tactician. Not any of that. So I just, it's a little still too much for me. I've tried it, and I thought it was okay. Especially one-on-one fighting isn't terrible, but in actual army battles, it's almost painful. I need to get some horses. I got to get some. These guys are lagging way too far behind. And no, Marika is not getting married. Let me know if you are here, Paula. Since I do need to ask if I am saying that correctly. Somebody brought up that I was saying it incorrectly, and that it kind of sounds like a bad slang in Spanish. Yeah, I got to grab some horses. I grabbed as many as I could before I started the stream. I did come from Kaoses territory, so I grabbed a bunch. But when you're, you know, it's pretty difficult to get 150 war horses when you're a couple hundred days in. Asteroid territory, that's when it really starts losing how many could be produced. And we are at war with the Southern Empire, which will give me a chance to attack these guys while I'm going to head over to Kaoses land and go buy horses from them. That hopefully they'll have enough horses for me over there. And we'll stop off to the villages along the way. South getting their butt kicked again. Yeah, they are. Like normal. Hey, dude. Yeah, this comes from somebody that can't really catch the streams a lot. And so he had me rename it, the character after his daughter. And so somebody brought up that I was saying it incorrectly, so I wanted to check with him because I know I get quite a few things wrong. I need to watch that herd penalty. We won't sell horses here. Yeah, once again, they're getting their butt kicked. I feel really bad for Mexico, developer Mexico. He did so much work with snowballing and being able to get it that we could get defendable sieges. And Tailworld has just completely changed that around. Now you've got 3-4 armies running around attacking the same fief, and they're going from fief to fief, is what they're doing. You're not really getting defendable sieges anymore. You have the Aserai and Valandia pretty strong. Batania, Sturgia, Southern Empire very weak. I think they've completely undone most of the changes he's done. About the only thing is the Kaoses aren't snowballers. But I loved it how we were able to have defendable sieges. And now you got 2-3 armies running around attacking the same fief. And your chances of defending that are virtually nil. I think they've completely undone all the work that he put into it. You know, it does have its issues. The game has its problems. The AI, Tail World themselves, it all has issues. But especially if you mod, the game is really good. It really is. Would I recommend it to somebody? Yeah, I would. If you have a lot of problems with dealing, you don't want to deal with a lot of issues, maybe wait a little bit longer. I just need to go get the horses. Yeah, maybe wait just a little bit longer for early access to get done. But they've gone backwards, I think, in the recent patch. There's a few things that I don't think are great, and there are things that they're not going to work on. Just like they're not going to work on policies, which I think policies need to be redone a bit more. Some need to be reworked. I think some need to be added. So I do have my complaints with the game and with Tail World in general. What's up, Spidey? But all in all, I do enjoy the game, especially modding. I mean, once you get into the mods, it does get a lot of fun. You know, there are some people that just can't live without realistic battle mod. That's just their thing. They have to have it. Because the game to them can get very boring. If you have a decent amount of skill, it's just going to be too easy all the time. Had to come here. I mean, it's only 7. I mean, had to get those horses going. Let's check our food situation here. Good, good, good. All right, we're good on food. We might as well get rid of this stuff. There are just there's a couple issues that when you deal with the horses that we have to go through, but this is going to allow us to get so much done quicker and get to becoming a vassal. Exactly. Some people just have to have it. I'm fortunate enough I don't have to. I can have fun with the game as is. I could even load up a trading build and I could do it. This is one of the biggest reasons why I got it.
Give him hell!
To be able to do this. Normally I wouldn't attack them or I would sim it. But to be able to do this, 48 seconds. And I tell people all the time, train your troops. And that got me 3 upgrades. Well, actually, it could have been more. I just can't see right now. Oh, and there's 43. And they're bandits. Bandits give more EXP than looters. I don't, because they're a higher tier.
Move! Charge!
And I say this, I got that. I'm not sure if that's one of mine for Saturday. Although I don't want to say too much. Kind of want to keep it under. I don't want to. I've said enough already. I got a video coming out on Saturday. Finally, after 3 weeks, I'm putting out a guide. Yes, 3 weeks it's been. Yeah, I don't like simulating unless I want prisoners. I feel like they just still don't have the simulation down correctly. You lose way too many top tier troops. But if I want prisoners, oh, definitely simulate. Early in the game, like when you're in Kaoses territory and you're looking to get bandits, absolutely. You seem to get a lot more than simulation. That is until you get Doctor's Oath. Once you get Doctor's Oath, that changes. All right, so There, we're down to now 35 horses to go. Now we can go probably hit Mizea. Yeah. Thankfully, they don't have it. I'm not sure if we're at still war with Britannia. Steven, how you doing, bud? I have to waste time getting some horses. Just got to do it or you're not going to level them up. But I'm already clan 4. Yeah, I'm already clan tier 4. Smithing goes quite fast when you're running useful companions and you get clan tier 4. Does it ever go fast? Of course, you don't have any war horses. Why would you have war horses? We are going to stay up. Is that burned? Of course it's burned. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't that be burned? Everything is burned. Yes, they are. Absolutely. I thought there was. I don't know if they still have a certain polearm. There was a polearm that only took like a fine steel and a wood, and it was worth quite a bit. But I haven't done it because I just don't sell weapons, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I do two-handers. Normally, I do two-handed swords, polearms, and two-handed axe. Those are the 3 best crafting orders as well. And it only takes me about an hour and 15 minutes to unlock all 3 of them. They're pretty simple to unlock them all. Now, if you're going to do it at Clan Tier 2 without modding, okay, that might take a bit longer. Yeah, the beginning is just the problem with the two-handed polearm. The problem that the Tail World has is they have a ton of pommels. So you've got to go through all the tier 1 and tier 2 pommels to get those done before you unlock the blades. But I always start first with two-handed swords because those are what's going to give you the most EXP. So by the time I get to two-handed axes and two-handed polearms, most of my guys are already curious smiths. They're right there at that point where they're about to hit it. Boy, you are way out of your town, aren't you? Holy cow. Damn. But that is minor clan for you. You're done. This is one I wouldn't even go after.
Move! Attack!
Yeah, it's just those pommels is the issue. What is it with? One-handed maces are the same way. A ton of pommels that you have to unlock. I mean, there's like 60 pommels, 70. But you only got about, what, 15 blades? So there's just so many of those that you have to unlock is what makes it take forever. Let's go stop by and see if they have anything. I really want to get these guys taken care of. Once we get these guys up to Consguard, then we could start taking on 200-300 man parties, or even armies. I think, did we peace out with Blandia? Oh, we did. That was my issue. I couldn't decide what I wanted to use for one-handers for my companions. I had some that were going to deal with one-handed, and I chose to go. I chose one-handed maces just because of it being blunt damage. It does more damage against armor. It's more efficient. So that's why I did go with the one-handed maces. However, if you are going to do crafting orders, then yeah, you definitely want to go with one-handed swords. $25 more. Good morning, Aaron. But actually getting those 3 done, it's not difficult at all. Like I said, it just takes me like a little over an hour. But by that time, though, because I've gotten 125 and I've gotten Great Investor, I'm already clan tier 4. Ooh, there we go. 3 of them. Nice. I think I spent about 1.4 million on gear for all my characters. Yeah, it was a lot of money. I got nothing. So I do not even want to deal with it right now. All right, down to 18. We're getting there. Oh, that's all of it. Wow. Oh, are you kidding? I got 74 Consguard? Wow. Oh, I need to go to fighting. Yeah, I'm losing 1,200 a day. I don't need them to peace out right now. Let us go back this way. And let's I gotta see if I have a desert-born scout. Is what I need to see. Go down into Asarai territory. It's a bit tough, but I don't know if I have a desert-born scout. I don't think I do. I normally try to keep both a forest kin and a desert-born. They're going out to the castle. Oh, cool. Maybe I'll get a fight in here. I tried to get as much done, but with these horses that I have to go after, I didn't want to spend too much time fighting and just come up with, I got 150 Consguard, let's go. I really didn't want to go that route in this one. That's what's annoying. You got multiple armies following each other all around. You just don't get that chance to have great siege defenses, really good battles. I think adding that multiple armies attacking, it has its good points, but boy does it have its bad points. Really bad points. Damn it. And I don't want to help. Because I've had crashes helping villages. The bug report I've actually put in, which sucks because they could take like 2 or 3 days to raid a village. God, how long does it take? What I've had is crashes when I've helped to defend a village. Multiple crashes. I have a crash report into Tail World, so I don't want to crash again. Ooh, that sucked. I hit the mount, not him. Trying to get that good headshot in, although I don't have the perks right now. Come here. I hate they won't come after me. Really? Miss. Not that time. I don't see anybody else. Oh, I know they're terrible, especially for cavalry. But I want to get over to... I didn't want to sit for 3 days. That was kind of my issue. You want to do as much fighting as possible when you're a mercenary. Keep that influence up there. Keep working your charm. That's when you're going to make your money. We're getting close also to Steward. That's going to be big. That instantly will lower my wages by 37.5%, which right now they're 2,200. So that's going to lower it by 700 a day. I'm doing this, and I have 2 shops, and I haven't even touched them. I just burned my village. And the only reason why I have them is maybe to get a little bit of renown. Shops are pretty much, they destroyed shops. Oh, don't tell me we pieced out with everyone. Now we still at the south, which is getting their butt kicked. Yeah, I pretty much wreck shops. Between the economy and the price, they've ruined them. It's why I don't really want to make a video on what's going on with Tail World, because I feel like I'm going to turn it into a rant. And even right now, I feel like ranting about it. Just because of the way shops used to be in Warband. You know, it was a great way to make money. It helps support your army. And now, I don't even recommend people to get shops. Unless you're doing it for the 125 perk, or, you know, maybe you need to get beer or something. I mean, if there's it has to be a specific reason. But just to make money, I don't think it's that good.
Attack!
I mean, I'll put them in my own 3 town, or my own town. I'll do 3 of them, but I'll specifically buy goods to make sure that they're like luxury. So velvet, leather, you know, I'll do stuff like that, and then silver potentially. So they're producing luxury goods, which gets consumed more on a higher prosperity town. But besides that, I don't deal with workshops. Yeah, it was just that, you know, they really much that's what Warband was all about for workshops, which they call them enterprises. It was a way to supplement your army. So while you were building up, you were getting enterprises, and that would allow you to not really have any wages to pay. Where now it's like they expect you to fight often, a lot, nonstop worry about it. There's no other real way to make money. Well, this ought to be interesting. I really hate to do it, but I probably should. The Southern Empire is going to get their butt kicked sooner or later, so I might as well go help them out now. The Hills is going to stay with me because I don't have a scout right now. Although one of my firstborn kids could. Yeah, we'll probably go help them out. Always let them attack. 2 reasons for it. One is that it allows you to be able to escape from battle. Oh yeah, we're gonna lag a bit. This is this tiny map. You can see how bad it is. So it allows you to escape, and then also you get relation for doing it. Oof! Wow, that's bad. Holy cow!
After me!
I think I'm probably pushing about 30 frames per second right now. I don't know why this map is so bad. That's better.
Charge! Hold fire!
That's how you deal with horse archers.
On my flank! Fire! Forward! Move!
There you go. That was 195 damage without a perk. Without the 2 perks. $169. I just missed him. Trying to go for headshots. I don't know why, because I don't have the perk yet. 192 damage. What's up, Steve? Yeah, workshops are a waste. At the very minimum, they need to drop the price back down to 15,000, and I mean, that is at the very minimum. That they did some really bad things. This economy is really screwed with them. I don't get it. I'm completely flabbergasted. Like I said, it's so difficult to talk about it because I feel like it's going to turn into a rant every time I do talk. But to change the economy up as much as they did and increase the price to 30,000, it makes no sense. I don't get it. Why would you not wait to see what the economy does before you change the price? Because the economy is going to have an effect on what's going on. So why would you just sit here and assume that we need to raise it to 30,000? You don't know what the economy is doing. So I think at a bare minimum, they need to lower it back down to 15. And I want to increase persuasion chance with my own faction. The only thing I like about Natural Leader, companions gaining 20% more EXP. I mean, even though there's a lot of Empire, I really love that because my companions are going to become companion clans. And for companions to get 20% more EXP, because there's probably just as many non-Empire as there are Empire. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Natural Leader. Thank you, Blood Zeus. That is very kind of you. I will definitely try to do that. No, Clive, they did that in 1.8. It's like 28 to 32,000, something like that. Why, I couldn't tell you. I've already been on the forums. I've already let them know that we need to get it changed back ASAP. No, it's culture. It should be culture. I don't think it's kingdom. I don't think it is. That's how that other perk works. That's how
Forward!
all right, what is it? You know, it's like they say towns of the same culture as you. Meaning Empire Town, I'm Empire. Not, unless they have it coded. I'll have to watch it. Unless they have it coded differently. I'll watch it. But it should, yeah, that's true. Because yeah, you got culture versus kingdom. That's a good point. I didn't think about it that way, Lion. I don't know. There is a workshop mod that I use from time to time where you can put stuff in, you can make it so they don't sell it. Yeah, I'm trying to think about that now, Lion. So not of my own faction, because I've had the app before where it says, oh, it's the recruiting of troops. The loyal presence perk. It says no morale loss for troops of your own faction. And it's actually culture. It's no empire troops, not of a kingdom. So I don't know if it's just Tail World math. But if you, I believe its presence says that, which is one of the reasons why I take it. Oh, presence is here. No morale penalty for recruiting prisoners of your culture. All right, that says culture. But why would you need a persuasion chance of people in your own faction? Think about it. And there wouldn't be much to do. There's not. I think. I think it's meant to be your culture. That's what I think. But that'll be interesting. I haven't tested that out in a while. Yeah, sometimes I have a hard time knowing when they're meaning culture or faction. I still need war horses. But now that I'm getting Consguard, these guys are going to become so easy. Although we just went to war back with Sturgia. Oh, Sturgia. Oh man, they got another fun spot. Oh my word. They have another amazing spot to actually sit at.
Forward!
Ooh. I get so much. I did that in the. Was it the first death campaign I did that? Yeah, but there's just not that much to do where it would be that way. I'll have to check into it. I always took it as faction, and I thought it was that way, or culture. You're saying faction. You got faction, you got culture, you got kingdom. Just so much.
Move!
Probably should have split them up. Shield. Goodbye. Who's next? Ha ha! You got wrecked.
Give 'em hell!
The reason why is because of the code. Your wealth is going to determine that, how many fiefs you have. So that's one of the two biggest things is, how much value you have as far as fiefs, and the location, how far away they are from where your fiefs are. If you want to get different fiefs, let's say you have 2 castles and you want to get more towns, give them back. You can then have them be voted on again, which won't be for you, and that will go ahead and decrease that value again. Which I have a video that shows the entire mathematical formula. It's I'd have to find it again, but I show the entire thing. Taking a town is very important for yourself. But yeah, once you get about 3 of them, you're pretty much stuck. But just give them away. And that's why you'll hear me say in a lot of my campaigns, I will be changing my base of operations. You'll hear me say that. And, let's say I set off in Artesia, I'll all of a sudden move to Amitatis. And I'll do that because I want to be closer to where the fiefs are. Because as a kingdom ruler, I want to take every fief. If you, as a kingdom ruler, if you give a fief to somebody in a vote, you do not gain relation. That happens in a vote. As a kingdom ruler, you're not voting for that. However, if you take the fief for yourself and then you give it away, you're going to gain a ton of relation. So you want to get every fief for yourself and hand them out. Yeah, the Western Empire is going to go nuts again. We still need some horses, but we're almost set. We're up to 109. Once we get our army set, then it's just, you know, I might even just attack. I'll get that way where in one game, let's just say like this is the perfect the rate. Oh man, this would be the perfect one to go after. But I can't help him in the village. I'd go after him. Because I can take on a 3-to-1 army on Consguard easily. 4-to-1 is pretty tough. But if these were full Consguard, I could take on a 600-man army. But if I get too bored with things, like how powerful the Western Empire is, I might just declare war on them myself, not being a merc. They're not going to move. There's nothing I can do about it. But what I can do is because I see is more bold print, that means he's calling an army. So I'm going to wait here and see if anybody else shows up and walks into my trap. And they didn't. So we're just going to go and we're going to war again. What? I had to do a double check for a second. It says Ganon the Wanderer of the Valandians declares war on the Western Empire. That's why I had to do a double take. That's my mercenary. How is my mercenary of the Valandians declaring war on the Western Empire? Oh, I know what I did. Oh, crap. I know what I did wrong. I'm going to have to fix that. Yeah, that's my mistake. When I was changing names. Yep. There's the Dearth Man. I'll have to fix that. When you go to change names in here, if you do this and you accidentally hit backspace, what it's going to do is it's going to backspace out of here to the last thing you were checking, and it'll change the name of that. So yeah, that's where that mistake came in. That's no problem. I'll take care of that. I'll get the names, any names that I messed up, I'll get them changed back again. We're back at this one again.
Follow me! Move forward!
Damn, he took that full shot. You can't get away now because your horse. Oh, you get your crossbow ready. Damn, I can't hit him. I just couldn't hit him. It was like the uneven ground was messing me up. It's really not. Well, the only reason why I could say it's ineffective is because of the handling. Is why. You only have about a 61 handling, so your cone where it does the most damage is in here, but it's meant for cab versus cab is really what it's meant for. I will also have a two-handed axe soon. But, oh no, it's not.
Forward!
Yeah, trust me, it's not ineffective at all.
Charge!
I might lose a few. Let's go get these cab. But it was just the angle. You and that shield. Golly. That freaking shield. Yeah, you'll see once I start getting about 100 skill and we start fighting the cavalry, you'll start seeing me with 10, 20 kills. And then also I like to go behind enemy lines and take out their archers. And when you got 100 length compared to 230 length, I mean, I can hit guys that are standing right there. But with 100 length, you need to be like right on top of them. You need to be right there. Where I could probably hit that bush right there. Like this. So you could be much further away. It's more forgiving. It has its good points, but yes, it has its bad points. Now I can actually take the prisoners. 211 charm. I don't have as much charm because I did a charm check for one wife and I did not do many prison breaks. That's why my charm is lagging behind. Normally I get 275 charm before I get 275 steward. And that's how you can tell I'm lagging really far behind. Who is that? Oh. Hello there. We're gonna... No, it's a... Wait, it's a scholar. No. Uh-oh. I messed up. I messed up my order. Ooh, cheeky. Or did I? No, I didn't. No, it'll say it under the level. I thought that was changed. I think I'm good. I guess they just don't want you to be able to do that. It would make it too easy to get too much equipment. There was a mod that allowed you to do it. So you could get the gear. So yeah, there was a mod. And we are definitely going up there. We need to get rid of our herd penalty first. We're going to go to Diathma and get rid of our herd penalty. We are definitely going up to Sturgia. Yeah, that's where you can't recruit either. If you're gonna play a fighting game or a game where how am I gonna word this? If you're gonna play a game in which you're executing, you're not gonna be able to have lords. You're gonna have to use companions that are not honorable. It's the only way you can do it. Because yeah, the way that the hate system is, you lose with everybody that they're friends with. Where I liked Warband, you just lost with the family or clan. Oh, I think it was a million times better in that aspect. We need to watch out for them. Happy, what's up, darling? Oh, maybe we can go get your guys. Anybody else coming over here? Anybody else want to join the army? I'll pick up any other stragglers. There we go. Don't run. I won't hurt you much. I don't know if I did upgrades. Sturgia is one of my favorite fighting spots, which I'm going to end up showing it.
Attack!
What's up, Meta? Once you get it correctly, it's pretty darn cool. Where you're gonna have these guys that are going back to their feasts. So what you do is you sit right here, and you could just get constant lords all the time. Because quite a few of them will be coming from these feasts here, and they're collecting troops. And I would sit there for a month, and I would be able to get so much influence. But right now they're in that big army, so until they until they break up, they're not going to be there. And that's why a lot of times, though, because of that killing factor, is why I really like using companion clans. Well, I actually helped out Botania in this issue, so I think I'm going to go leave them. Getting just non-honorable companion clans, you don't have to deal with it. You can execute if you want to. It just allows you to do whatever you want to do. Try to get these last guys finished off. Okay, once you take a fief, all you do is outside of town, you're going to end up talking to them. You need 500 influence to do it. All you do is just going to go to the screen. You're going to talk to them, and you say something like, I don't know if it's you have to. you have to have a discussion with them, and then you say, I want to reward your services. And then that will allow you to grant them a fief and make them a companion clan. It's just, it costs $10,000, but 500 influence. And they only start at clan tier 2, so they get one party. But it's just much easier to do. And I prefer to do that instead of paying upwards of 2 to 4 million for a vassal that has 2 castles. I think it's dumb. I'll just go promote a couple companion clans, and then I'll go steal. I should say that you have to give them a fief. I should say that. And that's where I give all my companion clans, I will give them to start off castles, is what I do. But then when I want to move my base to get more feasts, then I'll start handing them out. And you can get about 10 vassals or companion clans before you have to start worrying about a lot of influence to override the kingdom decisions. So feel free to get up to like 10. Then you might have to only spend 30, 40 influence or whatever. You don't spend much. So it's not a big deal. I'm doing that on my executioner campaign right now. I haven't actually gotten to that point yet. Why am I so slow? Boy, I feel so slow. I think it's because I got 165 troops. I think that's why I'm so slow. Yeah, I'll let him take them out again.
Forward! Attack!
Yeah, I mean, you could have it'll say it in the Encyclopedia Extender, but it'll say that persuasion. It'll say they're happy with their current leads. That means it is impossible to start a charm check. Doesn't matter how much money you have. They recently changed that. You used to be able to get anybody you wanted, but I don't like a lot of the current system. I mean, I think it's pretty ridiculous having to spend 3 to 5 million to get one guy that's got like 2 castles. I mean, are you serious? I'll go promote a companion clan, and I will go take your castles from you, and then be happy I don't execute you in the process. Yeah, I do not like the system. All right, now I got to decide what I'm going to do with you. Will I eventually make him into his own clan? I could have one of my daughters my scout. I'm gonna start going that route. He can cap at 166, so he can get one more. Yeah, I'm gonna start preparing for that. Five more horses. Probably the only one Aaron is I Bannerlords, and I'm not 100% thrilled on it. I'm not a huge fan of Total War's battle system, and that could be because I just haven't played it. But there's nothing out there that's really caught my eye new that I just go, oh man, I can't wait. No, there's nothing. There's current games that I play right now that I absolutely love that you won't see on the channel. And that's just because they're not popular enough. But I love them more than Warband. Or Bannerlord. Alright. How many do I have? 126. 126. Alright. We'll do it. Let's have some fun, shall we? We're almost done, so let's finish it off with a good battle, shall we? One good battle. Like I said, I wish I had the horses. But we'll have to deal with that. 6 Keshig, which won't be much. We're going to go take that guy out. Jeez, come on. Yeah, I wish I had those other 5 guys. Not a huge deal. So we're going to go 165 versus 423. Okay.
Forward!
La 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 la. Da dee da da dee da. Not the best map to do this in, but we will deal with it. I should probably take command. Yeah, I took Sagittarius. I will take command of Unit 5. Alright, that looks good. So, first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to move that direction. We'll have to take out their cavalry. So, you guys are going to do that there. The cavalry is going to be the biggest thing we got to deal with. Once the cav is taken care of, then we don't really have any issues. So these guys, we're going to take out the cav. I need to just watch them.
Mounted forward!
Which way are they going? Can't see. Oh, they're just standing there.
Mounted, follow me!
Alright, no problem.
Dismount! Mount horses!
Whoops.
Hold arrows! Charge!
No! Oh, you can't be serious. Did I just do that?
Fire!
Oh, I can't believe I just did that.
Everyone! Move! Mounted archers!
Oh man, I switched them up. I cannot believe I did that. Alright, we'll have to reorganize again.
Soldiers! Horse archer, move! Horse archer, follow me!
That was my mistake.
Everyone! Mounted archers! Hold fire! Fire at will! Mounted archers! Hold our fire! Hold fire! Charge!
We gotta take care of their cav. Once we take care of their cav, then the rest is history.
Mounted archers, hold them after me! Fire! Troops, move! Forward! Horse archers, stay close! Fire!
Alright, come on, guys.
Forward! Forward! Move! Hold our fire at will! Everyone! Troops! Move!
All I'm doing is exposing the backside of them constantly. Some are going to get hit. All right.
Soldiers! Horse archers! Kill them! Hold fire!
And now we are going to attack them.
Troops! Forward!
We're exposing them once again to our cons guard that are coming in from behind. There they go.
Everyone! Troops! Charge! Hold fire!
Tell them to use their glaives, and that will about take care of it. Yeah, I know I got a little bit quiet right there, but this was like a really big battle. And if you do this right, you can be very efficient at it because you don't want to lose cons guard. So it's just splitting them up, exposing one flank, taking out their cavalry. Then you got to get rid of their archers, and then it's pretty simple after that. Oh, it's not that I'm afraid to rant about Tail Worlds. Oh no, I've ranted. I have a video on my channel. It's unlisted now, but it's still on my channel. It's a 30-minute rant. I do it on the forums. But what I don't like to do is I don't like to bring so much negativity to the channel. So I just don't want to make a bunch of rant videos about Tail World. So that's not it at all. I like to be a channel where you can come here and you can either be informed, entertained, get away from your problems of the world for a half an hour to an hour a day, whatever it might be. I just don't want to deal with all the negativity. But oh no, I'm not afraid to rant at all. I do that on the forums. That's bad enough. But there you go. I absolutely demolished them. If you know how to work your cons guard, you're not going to have an issue. You split them up into two groups, and you make sure one side's exposed. It's a very common tactic. People use them with archers and crossbowmen as well. One flank is going to be exposed. You just have to deal with if they have horse archers first, cavalry second, and their archers third. Once that's done, you just go around and make sure you are on each side of them, and you're going to demolish their infantry. I could take out 3-to-1 easily. 4-to-1 is difficult but doable. I can take on a 600-man army right now. These guys are nothing. These guys are absolutely nothing to me. I will demolish them. Having good captains is also important. We are going to take Parade. And then I will take Presence. There we go. My Queen. Yeah, I talk to the developers. I send them messages. I speak with them. I go on the forums. I do all that stuff. So it's definitely not like I'm not afraid to say anything. In fact, I just did a couple in the 1.8 forums. If you're reading,
Move!
the 1.8 forums, you're gonna see posts from me. And I just put one in today. How ridiculous it is that we don't have a hotfix yet. It's the most important thing that needs to be done. Because somebody else brought it up. It might have been Ananda of how we don't know what other underlying issues there are with 1.8 because we don't have the fix for defection. So until you get that defection fix in, you're not going to know what's going on late game. We need that done. It's almost like they're planning out trying to get it patched when 1.8 goes live. And you can't do that. I mean, that would be an absolute disaster if you were to do that. So I'll do my rants. Right now, lords are defecting if you're giving them a fief. I think is what it comes down to is fief. When you're giving them a certain fief, it's making them want to defect away from you. And they changed the code so that it's higher than it should be. Relation and how many fiefs they own should play the biggest role in anything. But right now, I'll have a clan that has 500,000 on them and a town, and I give them another town, and all of a sudden they want to start thinking about defecting away from me. Also, you have the tier 2 wall crash in Balticon and other areas, where if they hit walls at tier 2 and you get near it, it will crash your game. There's more I could go into, but that's where you, if you watch my beta branch videos, I explain all this. When there's enough information on Fridays, I give an update to the beta branch, and I let you know all the issues that are going on right now. Fly, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you want to rant? I got the video. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people have heard it. If you want to hear me rant for 30 minutes, it was about 6-8 months ago. I did it. I let loose on them. I had that video public for, I don't know, a week or two.
Everyone, horse up mountain, move, forward.
These guys taken care of real quick. Damn. Sword. Gotta get rid of these calves. Goodbye. I'm gonna lose a few on this one. You know what? I had considered. Yeah, there was like a state of the game. I know other people have done it. Italian Spartacus has done it. How's Bannerlord? Is it worth trying in 2022? All that type of stuff. Because of my beta branch videos that I started, a year, 14 months ago, they're all in a playlist. So I have a history of videos going back to like 1.5. So I had thought about doing a timeline of Bannerlord at one point, but as with most videos on my channel, I do worry about doing them because there are so many videos that do flop on my channel. They only pull about 1,000 to 1,500 views and then they just die. I can't take and spend 20, 30 hours working on a video that's going to get me 1,000 views. That's why. I had really considered doing it. There was other ones where I had planned on doing an entire game and telling a story on it, kind of like what Halsey Lion does. I've also looked at doing that because I don't mind doing editing. Some editing to me is really fun, but it's just I can't invest into that is my biggest issue. Well, you know, I mean, I wouldn't make the video depressing as far as the state of the game would be concerned. There are good points and there are bad points to it. And that's where I think I am being the most brutally honest YouTuber out there. And I think I am very unbiased. When Tailworld does a good job, I will say it. When they screw up, I will say it. I have no problem complimenting them, but I also have no problem pointing out when they're being complete idiots. So I don't fall into the apologist or the hater. And that's kind of, you know, where most people seem to be grouped in. I'm neither. But I've actually done it in 2 sets of videos. I ended up praising them. It was something like on a Thursday or Friday. And then that very following Tuesday, I just destroyed them in a video. I don't have a problem doing it. But I will be always brutally honest with you guys. I won't hold things back unless it's, you know, something specific that Tailworld has asked me not to do for, you know, like releasing some information. I will be honest with you guys, but I'm not going to try to be too negative. I'm not going to always talk about peachy stuff, but I don't want to bring your guys' day down. That's not what my goal is on my channel. It's for you guys to, you know, enjoy yourselves, have fun, get away, not deal with the world. And so that's where I'm going to try to accomplish this by being as objective, but not too negative that it's going to upset you. Yeah, we all just want that in the end. We just want a good game. And it's frustrating when you can see problems and they're just not taken care of. And that's what frustrates me. I get very, very frustrated with it. And that's why I go off on the forums instead of my channel. If you go look at the 1.8 forum on Tailworld, in the past, week, you'll see 2 posts from me. One, oh my word. One is like a book. Steve saw it. It's like a book. I did it about a week ago. In which I just totally went off. But that's there. That's not what I want to bring you guys. I want you guys to be able to come here, have fun, ask me questions, just hang out, have a good time. That's what it's really about for me. I want to make sure I did this again. I keep talking. Yeah, I think I did. I don't want to screw this up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come, until we decide that we're ready to go. It really sucks that I'm not closer to Immortal Charm. I should already have it, and I should be making, you can look at my Merc contract. Because of these battles, my next day's Merc contract is going to pay me 9,300. And I could have taken those other battles down there. Like I said, I can make 5,000 to 10,000 a day on a Merc contract consistently. And that's without Immortal Charm or the Steward perk. With the Steward perk, I think the most I've ever made in one day is 17,000 on a merc contract. So we're going to keep doing this for a little bit, also to get some more relation before we worry about becoming a vassal. I do want to be quick about this, but I don't want to be too quick. Yeah, there are definitely some things I'm not happy about, especially with Mexico. No, they do not, Sean. Unless you are running the improved Garrisons mod, no. And in fact, right now, Garrisons are in a terrible position. They're awful. I don't even know if I want to get into it. There's so many things wrong with the prisoners right now in Garrison and dungeons and all that. There's multiple issues, including a really bad one in which I need to submit a bug report, which I actually have a save file right there. I have to submit this as a bug report because you can't access certain prisoners in your own town that you should be able to. So without the improved Garrisons mod, no, you cannot access prisoners. And prisoners are now actually being deleted out of your garrison. And I showed, if you look at, is it yesterday's episode? I think it was yesterday's episode of the Executioner. I sold off over 2,000 prisoners out of my town. How can any town hold 2,000 prisoners? It's not negative prisoners. When you're seeing that, that's not actually what it is. I have this saved. Let me show it to you. We're right at that time right now. So let me show you what is actually the biggest issues going on. I can't load it up. Yeah, I should be able to get away with it. Let me see if I can get away with it. It might crash it. I hope it doesn't. It's not actually the problem. It says you have negative, but that's not what you have. What you have is actually a prisoner limit of 40. So you are 1,255 over your prisoner limit. That's what that means. I just got done selling 2,000 prisoners in episode 13. This is episode 14. I just finished recording last night, which releases tomorrow. And I'm back up to 1,295 prisoners. And that is because, oh yes, they escaped. Yes. The Tailword changed it now to where like 30 or 40 a day are getting released. So it doesn't compile. But the problem is this. And this is where I'm having an issue with Tailworld. Your clan parties used to sell prisoners when they went into town, including lords. So therefore, they would gain roguery. In 1.8, they didn't do it. Now, I think that happened from the fix from where lords weren't dropping off prisoners into dungeons. They were holding on to them. They fixed that. I think when they fixed that, it made it so that everybody, including your companion or your clan parties, are now dropping them into dungeons. My issue with that is that they do not gain roguery, which is vitally needed for battle and for 95% reduced escape chance in towns for governors. That almost forces you to have to go after a caravan, which I did in this game. But you could see I'm running through all these multitude of issues that are going on right now. How about this? Not this. Here's another one for you. Where are the lords? Where's the lords at? I got lords. Why can't I do anything with... There's another issue. Lords, no. They before 1.8, they would be sold. That's why you had to talk to your clan members and take them before you went to town. They would be sold. But now they're just throwing everything in there. This is because the garrison and militia help out in battle if you're sitting here. Or if they're getting sieged and you join them. If your garrison or militia help you in battle, they're taking the prisoners and you can't access them. The only thing you can do is go into the dungeon, talk to them, and release them. So, as you can see, there is a multitude of issues just with, the dungeons. Think how many other issues I could come up with. I know of so many issues, so many problems with the game, so many things I still have pointed out to Tail World from 8 months ago in a post on the forums. And these are things that I'm trying to get fixed, but when it takes them 6 weeks to fix the defection issue, what do you think is going on? I mean, how long does it take to fix the defection issue? And if they can't fix that, what makes you think they're going to fix anything else right now? I mean, that should be top priority. I wrote that in my post last night. That should be number one. I mean, it's pretty sad that I have to pull up the command console to increase the walls in Balticon to make sure I don't crash. It's pretty sad when I have to do that for 6 weeks. And then that can actually go down in a siege. If it gets ravaged, it can go back down to tier 2. So you have to keep watching out for it. And I've heard there's other towns doing it as well. There's a host of issues to go on. They do try to fix them, but they cause a lot of problems in the process. And that's why we're complaining about the defection issue. We need the defection issue to be fixed so we can test other aspects of the game on the back end of the late game. And the biggest issue is whenever you make a change to the game, it can affect other things in the game. So a fix of the defection issue could cause other bugs in the game. So we need this defection issue fixed as fast as possible so we can test the late game to see if that's fine or any other bugs were created before 1.8 can go to the live branch. And that's where our complaint is coming in, where this shouldn't take 6 weeks or 4 weeks minus holidays to fix the defection issue. Everybody should be on it. It should be number one top priority. Everybody that's available to work on it, that knows what it is. It needs to get done now so we can test it, get 1.8 to the live branch, and start working on 1.8.1. I did make a funny little post. I did it on the forums just last night. The schedule released for Tail World was Q2 of 2022. So I did my little trademark and I said, you guys need to hurry up because the release date of Q2 2023 is fast approaching. Basically a year later than they said they would do it. So I don't know how many people caught on to it that I did that. And it wasn't a typo. It's actually 2023, a year later. Their estimated release was Q2. We're about to hit Q4. We're only 6 weeks away from Q4. And that's when the console release date is. So you're talking already 6 months past their initial release. I don't see it until I don't see it until 2023. I said Q4, maybe Q1 of 2023 at the earliest. They're still far away. However, that is enough of me going on with ranting again. That is why I don't like to start in with the stuff, because if you want to talk about overdue, I go way overdue. I go over on everything and I just keep running on with it, and I don't like to rant. I really don't like to. And especially on a live stream, I shouldn't be doing it anyways. But I try to keep up on the information with the developers. I haven't heard anything. If I do hear anything, I'll let you guys know. Yesterday was kind of also a really bad thing that they did, screwing up the game. So I'll be back on Monday with the general campaign. We're going to probably do some more mercenary work for a while. We want to get 275 charm and the 275 steward. I'll be back on in about 50 minutes with the roguery campaign if you guys want to see that. And a Blood Zeus, thank you very much for the donation. It is greatly appreciated. I don't mind ranting, just I don't want to do it that much and bring people down. I want people to come here and I want them to enjoy themselves. Is really what I want most of all. If people want to hear me rant, they can go see me do it on the forums. I do it quite a bit there. So everybody else, thank you. There's too many of you guys. I wish I could run through all of you, but I've run over far enough right now. Thank you to everybody for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. I hope to see you guys again in 50 minutes if possible. If not, Discord or one of the videos. Watch out for Saturday. I have a brand new 10 mistakes people make in Bannerlord. That's the video I have coming out on Saturday. So thank you to everyone, and also thank you to my YouTube and Patreon members. Without them, these streams would not be possible. I will see you guys again very soon. As always, my friends, take care, and thanks for watching.